Right, we're at Roy's Liquor Store on a Friday afternoon, and we've got Barry, who's representing Don Pilar Tequila. Hey, Barry.
Hey there.
Want to tell us a little bit about your fine product?
Sure. Don Pilar is a small batch artisan tequila grown in the Los Altos region of Jalisco, Mexico, on 6 small estates.
Wow.
Each plant is grown from 8 to 12 years, and once it's matured, the humidor cuts it out of the ground and the process begins.
Wow. Got a few on display here.
Absolutely. This is the Blanco, so this is made in a steel cask. It's not aged. This is the Añejo. This is aged for 18 months in a virgin Missouri American oak barrel. And this is the Don Pilar XA, which is his extra Añejo, which is aged for 36 months in a virgin Missouri American oak barrel, and then finished for the last 4 months in a French Le Maison barrel.
Wow, so how many months total?
40 months total on the XA,
Okay.
18 months on the Añejo, and then this is just the straight juice in a steel cask.
So what is it that do to the flavor, the different aging process, or in the time?
It imparts more of the characteristic of both the wood and the plant. So this is truly an artisan tequila because he's using a virgin Missouri oak barrel as opposed to a used whiskey barrel. So you're getting the true essence of what it's supposed to be. Just agave and the wood.
That's great. Sorry to interrupt you. It's Roy's Liquor Store, so it's busy in here. We've got people coming in.
Absolutely.
So say that very last part again, just because the noise is back.
The virgin Missouri oak imparts a true fresh flavor to it, a true wood flavor mixed with the agave because it's not a used whiskey barrel or bourbon barrel that the other manufacturers use. So you're really getting the essence of what tequila is supposed to be.
Wow, that's excellent. Now, how long has Don Pilar been around?
Don Pilar has actually only been producing tequila for a few years. He's had the ranches and the estates in his family for quite some time, but he's only been producing the tequila for a few years because he decided that he wanted to produce a quality product.
Oh, that's excellent. And this is definitely more of a sipping tequila, is that correct?
Absolutely. This is not a shooting tequila, including the Blanco. This is not designed for shooting. This is designed for sipping. This one, when you're sipping it, is more of like a white chocolate, pineapple kind of essence to it, and this has more of a dark chocolate essence to it.
Okay, and so when you're sipping tequila, when I first learned about good steak, I realized that really good steak, you don't need steak sauce. It's often good enough on its own merit.
True.
And is that kind of how this tequila is? You don't need the lime and the salt or any of that?
No, that would just completely kill the product. The reason that people use that stuff is really to cover up the fact that it's not that great of a product.
Okay.
We never really want to put lime. Lime is appropriate inside a beer. It's not appropriate to kill the taste of tequila with it. I mean, you shouldn't have to kill the taste if it's a quality product.
Damn.
You just want to sip it and get the nice flavors and the warmth from it. You don't want to kill that.
That makes sense. And actually behind you is a bunch of cigars. Would a cigar go well with some of this Don Pilar?
Particularly with the Añejo.
Yeah?
The cigar would go well.
There's a picture of Don Pilar right on there, who I had the pleasure to meet a few days ago.
If you look at it, this is him at 25 years old, this is him at 40 years old, and this is him at 50 years old. So each symbol on the bottle represents him at a different age.
Oh, man, that's clever. Yeah.
And then the extra Añejo, each one of these bottles is numbered. There's only 6,000 made. Each one is numbered and signed individually.
Wow. So what number is this?
This is number 327 out of 6,000.
Wow, that's excellent. This is quite the story. I've been to the website too as well, which is fascinating and has a lot of good details. And Don Pilar has been in a couple of Mexican movies. Is that correct?
Yes,
too?
that is correct.
Yeah.
He's quite an interesting gentleman, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And just a really great guy.
Seems like kind of a good old country gentleman.
Yes, good family man. I've met his wife. Really, just a quality family guy, and definitely an old school, true Mexican countryman.
Well, fantastic. Well, Barry, anything else you need to tell us before I close here?
If you're looking for a fine tequila and you want to, really bring a good experience to yourself and your friends, you look for Don Pilar. It's only available here in Las Vegas in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Thank you, Barry.
Thank you.